Hey, welcome back to my channel. There's been a ton of news and rumors circulating around the idea of a Fallout 3 remake, so let's break down what's real and what's not to hopefully temper expectations. And with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Here's what we know for sure. In September of 2023, during the court case between Microsoft and the FTC, Microsoft had to release some internal documents which included a rough timeline of projects they were planning to release up to fiscal 2024. Fans noticed this included a Fallout 3 remaster. This report also included the Oblivion remaster, which was initially listed as a 2022 release, but then wasn't released until 2025, which will be important later, and many other projects which have been canceled or delayed or even released. This makes sense because even at the time of the court case, this document looked like it was a year or two outdated, but this at least proves that internally Microsoft had considered and planned a Fallout 3 remaster and were planning on releasing it at some point. One other small detail I will mention is this internal document does list the project as a remaster, which shouldn't be too surprising. Microsoft called 2025's Oblivion a remaster when most fans would consider it a remake. It really depends on the terminology and how you want to classify these things, and Microsoft seems to lean on the remaster terminology instead of a remake. But we can expect a pretty significant upgrade when the Fallout 3 remaster does launch. Moving on to more recent news, if you aren't aware, the second season of the Fallout TV show is airing on Amazon Prime, and there is a website that is being used to help promote the show. There are locations on the website that lead to some more information for fans of the show to follow and get kind of lost in the lore. There is one location locked with a timer that coincides with the finale of the show. In terms of facts, that's where most of this story ends, but fans then have started to speculate on this timer that when the timer hits 0, this will lead to the announcement and shadow drop release of Fallout 3 and or a Fallout New Vegas remake. As the show ends, people think Bethesda will make this big announcement, which I would love to be true, but at the time of recording seems very, very unlikely. Let's get into some more of the speculation. In 2026, fans have noticed when they went to review Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, they were given an error on Steam that read, quote, "You must wait until this product has been released before writing a review for it," which immediately got the community thinking Bethesda was updating the Steam page and preparing it for the release of a remaster. Some other fans countered this by mentioning why would a remaster impact the current store page instead of new pages being created, but people pointed back to the Oblivion remaster. When it was close to release, the original game store pages were updated. So fans were going back and forth, but a lot of fans were using this as evidence that a remaster was coming. This sounds like it could be real, except this was not the only game on Steam that were having this issue. It was also well reported that Batman Arkham City was having the same issue with reviews, and even fans in the comments saying they were seeing the issue with Portal 2. So it looks like it's not just a Fallout issue and was potentially just a Steam error, and it was only impacting certain accounts in certain games, which should discredit this information of the remakes coming soon, even though I know fans really want this to happen. The other piece related to Steam and these rumors is a pretty viral post about Steam listing 12 games when you search for Fallout when there are only 10 games available, which fans assuming these missing 2 games are for the Fallout 3 remake and Fallout New Vegas remakes respectively. That once again will both shadow drop at the end of the TV show, so fans are thinking, oh, Steam's already updating in the back end, we just can't see all 12 of these games yet. This was also debunked, and the total game count was pulling in 2 versions of the game that are from Eastern Europe and Russia, so that's where we get the 12 versions from, when other users were just seeing the 10 in their screenshots. So it really depends, but I wouldn't listen to really any of these rumors that these are definitive proof that a Fallout remake is coming. And this essentially leaves us right where we started, knowing there is a remake being worked on, but no closer to knowing when it will be released. Jez Corden, who is well connected in the industry and has been known to have insider information, included a paragraph about Fallout remakes in his article for Windows Central talking about Xbox in 2026. He says he has asked sources and heard that the Countdown website has nothing to do with a new Fallout game or remaster. He says we will eventually get a Fallout 3 remake and a Fallout New Vegas remake in the same vein as the Oblivion remake, but he doesn't know when, or at least he won't say when, we should expect these to release or for us to hear more information. The only other relevant insider information came from Nate the Hate, who when asked about the Fallout 3 remaster in April of 2025 said, quote, "It'll be a while before we see it." And that was less than a year ago, and I think it's still going to be a little bit before we hear any more information about this. So here's what I think. A Fallout 3 remaster is definitely in development. I think no one's arguing that, and that we can expect it at some point, along with a Fallout New Vegas remaster. I don't think any news of the game will be tied to Season 2 of the TV show. I'm sure both remakes will release before Elder Scrolls 6, and if the FTC and Microsoft filing is any indication, the Oblivion remaster was launched 3 years after it was initially planned. If we take that same logic for the Fallout 3 remaster, it was initially planned to launch in 2024. If we add 3 years to that, just like the Oblivion remake, that would put the launch of the game at 2027, which does sound correct. We still haven't heard too much about it. It sounds like it'll be a ways off, and 2027 kinda seems like the right timing. Obviously, that's the information, and you guys can form your own opinions and thoughts. That's where I'm going to end this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.